Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here of Memphis Wire on SportsView360.com. And today I'm going to preview Saturday's big game between the Memphis Tigers and the Clemson Tigers. A rematch from last year's thrilling game that went down at FedEx Forum. A nail biter. Memphis won by a score of 79-77 over Clemson. Now we're in the rematch. This time it's in Clemson, South Carolina, at their place, and it's expects to be a really good game. And this could be another opportunity for either team to further enhance their resume as we approach non-conference as we approach in conference play and going into the next year. But 2025, I'm referring to that. But huge matchup, man. And if you ask me, between the two teams, who needs to win this team? Who needs to win this game? Definitely needs to win this game. I will go with Memphis, just based on the circumstances. AAC, not a really good league right now, and there's no real legitimate opportunities for the Tigers to pick up quality wins once in conference competition begins. Clemson, they're in the ACC, they're in the league where it has multiple bids, multiple opportunities to enhance their resume due to playing teams like North Carolina, Duke. So out of the two, I think Memphis needs to win this game the most going forward. As you look right here at the ESPN matchup predictor, it's pretty much all orange. 74. They give Clemson a 74.6% chance of winning this game compared to the Tigers 25.4. But definitely it's gonna be a really good game. A game that the Tigers really need to win and enhance their resume. They're coming off a loss where they were just completely dominated in all phases of the game against Arkansas State at home. You need to win this game. Penny Hardaway have been on record and stated that they're not gonna panic. He doesn't feel as though this is a deja vu moment where we saw what happened last year, where they start off red hot and lost, and pretty much season pretty much collapsed on them. I don't think that's gonna happen as well, but Hardaway is pretty confident that these guys could circle a wagon and get things going. He also believes that they want to be a fourth seed. They need to win this game. The next couple of games, you got Ole Miss, Mississippi State, more opportunities to enhance this resume before heading into AAC competition. So I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And you already, I mean, in last week's Joe Lenardi's bracketology post, he had Memphis as a fourth seed. This week is a six seed. And also, the loss, he was ranked 15 at first. And now, due to losing this game, they drop you out of the top 25. They didn't drop you down in the top 25, they drop you straight out of it because of that loss. So it is what it is at this point. You got a chance to make up for that loss by when you play Clemson. They are ranked. They're 9-0. They're 9-1. They're 6-0 at home. So they're gonna be looking forward to this game. I think they're gonna be waiting for revenge. You know, I think they might view it as a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Because with Memphis, and whenever these teams host Memphis, they sell out the arena. They think it's gonna be a big game. It's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? And we look at the stats real quick. PJ Haggerty, of course, is the Tigers' leading scorer with 23 points per game. For Clemson, you got Chase Hunter, 15.9 rebounds. In the interior, we got Dane Danger. These are the Tigers with 6.7 rebounds per game. And for Ian Shefflin, who's one of the top rebounders in the country, one of the top big man, 12.5 points, 12.5 rebounds per game. And he had a huge game last year in this matchup. So he's gonna be a really dominant presence in this game that the Tigers gonna have to focus on. In regards to assists, it's Tyrese Hunter with 3.3, and Ian Shefflin leads Clemson in assists as well with 3.5. So Clemson also similar to Memphis, Clemson do have a few quality wins on their schedule on their resume. They beat Kentucky not too long ago. Memphis defeated UConn and Michigan State, and he got that victory that was impressive over San Francisco. And Clemson also has a win over San Francisco as well. So a huge game to further increase the resumes for both programs. You know what I'm saying? Clemson, you know, Ian Shevlin leads the nation in rebounding per game with 12.6, like I said, and he also averaged 12.6 points per game as well. So he's like pretty much in the triple ground like category right now. Chase Hunter, lead score 15.9 points per game. She's also shooting 39% from the 3 point line and 83.3% from the free throw line. So both of these guys were pivotal in what happened last year with Clemson because Memphis did beat them, but um, they had a huge tournament run last season. They went to the Elite Eight. You know what I'm saying? And that just adds more fuel to the fire for Memphis because Memphis had everything needed to get into the tournament last season with all those quality wins over Clemson, wins over A&M, wins over a few other programs, wins over Missouri. And what killed them was the conference competition in the AAC. That's what crucified the Tigers in this matchup down the stretch last season. So I mean, if that can that happen again? It's possible, but I don't think so. I highly doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Also, it's just it's just a lot that could go down, man. In these next couple of games, man. A lot. I think at minimum, um, they have to at least lose. They could afford to at least lose like one game going down the stretch, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? At least lose one game down the stretch for Memphis to not fall below the line. You know what I'm saying? Because they could easily, I could see them easily going. I could see them easily becoming the 8 or 9 seed. You know what I'm saying? Once the tournament kicks off. You know what I mean? So win this game, um, beat um, Mississippi State and a few others. And I think they're gonna be fine. But regards to the team stats, Clemson is tied 166 in the country with 77 points per game. 14, they're 191 and assists per game with 14.1. They allow 62.4 points per game and tied 116 with 38 rebounds per game. Point zero. You know what I'm saying? So you also got Chauncey Wiggins, the best 3 point shooter, who was also a member of last year's team that made the run to the NCAA tournament and going to the Elite Eight. Um, Player that came over from Cincinnati, Victor Lakin, 6'11", Boston College transfer, an elite defender, Jaden Zachary. So that pretty much rounds out that starting five for Clemson. So Tigers gonna have to come in this game and bring it, bro. Come in this game and bring it. I think they gotta avoid these sluggish starts in the first half. But then again, they may be able to do it and get away with it due to Clemson not being this offensive juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? They only have, you really got to count for their top scorer, um, Chase Hunter. I think we can have a better matchup than we had last season with Ian Shefflin, the big man, due to having Dan Danger in there in the interior. Moist to say, hopefully he can recover, rebound from the last game's performance, and I think it's gonna be a good game, a physical game, close matchup that I have for my prediction. I think Memphis is gonna win this game. I think the Tigers are gonna come pull through and beat Clemson for the second straight year. Because what I know is about Penny Hardaway, his teams, they know how to get up for these big games. They know how to get up for these big games. It's just that the games in the AAC is the ones that could trip them up. So I got Memphis winning this game by a score of 85-83 over Clemson. Nailed by the close game. Tigers win it, get to 8-2, and head to the next matchup next week against Mississippi State. So we'll see how it all play out in a couple. On Saturday, 10 o'clock tip off, early game. So Memphis and Clemson. Got the Tigers winning by a score of 85-83 over Clemson. All right, so that's y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. What are your thoughts on Saturday's game? What is your score prediction for the Memphis versus Clemson matchup? And also check out SportsView360.com for latest content of Memphis Tigers football and basketball program, along with the NFL and the NBA. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.